This was happening. Okay, so yay, a couple of y'all are joining on, I can see. So yay, so it's been a while since I've gone live, and so I do a lot of videos. If you're just tuning in, I do a lot of videos on CraftyLifeMom.com and on the YouTube channel for Crafty Life Mom. But they're pre-recorded and they're usually like edited together, and all the, you know, I guess I would say it's boring parts are kind of edited out. But a lot of times it leaves a lot of questions that people have, like how are you doing it? How are you making it? Like what did you do? She didn't show that part. So I thought I would try a live because a lot of you ask me for classes and tutorials and craft nights and all of the above. So I'm going to start with this, see how this goes. Hopefully every Wednesday night while my kids are at church, we will do a craft. So my craft room is in the middle of being like redone. I have a whole new cabinet coming, which I will probably put behind me so you guys can see it, and I will share all of that. So there's a lot going on. So I apologize for the mess, but I think it's just kind of like how we create. So I went to Dollar Tree 2 days ago, and I picked up one of these, what is it? A cooking concept splatter screen. So this is like a splatter screen craft. It's kind of popular. Kind of making its way into crafting other than just for cooking. And I kind of like the non-traditional wreath style. I like making projects that I can hang around my home, but I can also display like on a stand on my home and put them somewhere. So I don't always just want a floral wreath or a wreath with Deco Mesh. Like I like to have something maybe a little smaller or something I can move around. So I'm going to make a splatter screen wreath, I think, but that's what you want to call it. Anyway, we're going to decorate this thing. So I'm taking this, I'm sorry it's so loud. So I got this was $1 from the Dollar Tree. I have trash right here and it's already full. And I also have one of these trucks. Now this was from Christmas. And if you were at the Dollar Tree anytime around Christmas, they had several of these like skinny MDF wooden trucks. I think I'm going to try and incorporate that into my mesh wreath screen somehow. I'm not really sure. I think these are still online, but you have to get like a pack of 12. So if you're interested in getting some of these, then, my husband just came home, then you can probably look online. But once this video is done, I'm going to look and see if I can find something very similar. So if you can't find this or don't have this on hand and you want to make the same project, you totally can. So it came with the like Christmas tree attached on the back, and I already know, like, I bought several of these because I knew I wanted that truck theme to kind of play into the rest of the year. So I bought these in mind with taking these off. See, like it just snaps right off. So I'm going to paint this and get this started because I want to have this dry by the time I get done with crafting. So I have my screen and I have my truck. I picked up some Dollar Tree florals, and these are really pretty, guys. Look, it's only $1 for a bundle. And if you just look, you can find some like pretty interesting, decent ones. So these are the, I can't even say this, Amaranthus. Oh my gosh, I know you're going to criticize me because I can't say it. These are just the standard, I believe, roses. And yeah, roses. And different colors. And they even have like a pretty, like one of them is a more pink and white shade. Like it has real pink down into the middle of it. And then this one is kind of on the white side, but it has like a little peachy tone in there too. And then I have a few of these little branches of lavender, which are just kind of loose, super cute. So I'm going to try and incorporate those. And then I picked up several Dollar Tree ribbons. I always stock up on these. I always have these in my craft cabinet. And then I have some other stuff as well. So you can mainly get most of the stuff from the Dollar Tree if that is something that you want to recreate. So to get started, I also love the Waverly Chalk Line from Walmart. These little bottles are, I believe they're $1. You can get them, and they have every color. Actually, I need to go get every color because I only have like 6 or 7. But this color that I'm using is the Waverly Chalk one. You can get the small one, and they have a larger one in the pool color. And that's what I'm going to paint the truck with because I think it'll be a cute little color for spring. And why not? Like, the red truck is kind of getting tired. I hate to say that. Because I have a lot of red trucks in my house for Christmas time. But I'm kind of getting over the red truck, but I still like the truck theme or that farmhouse vibe. So we're going to change the color of the truck, and we're going to do this pool blue. And I'm just going to paint the entire truck using a paintbrush, even the wheels. Y'all, I'm just going to get a nice thick coat on here and show you how I'm going to go back and just kind of give it a little detailing. Because I think, you know, a good thick coat is what you need for this kind of thing. Okay, so here's how it's looking so far. I know my lighting is kind of dark. I'm sorry. I need to get better at lighting. If y'all have any ideas on that, put a comment, because I can craft, but lights, like for videoing, that's just, I don't know. I need a helper with that. If you want to come and craft with me and tell me about some better lights, you can come over. If you know me, you know I like to say I love to collect crafty friends, y'all. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so here we go. I'm painting this truck. Now I'm just getting this little layer on here. Got to get the front end of it. And I really like this pool blue, but I wish it actually was a little bit more teal. So I'm going to grab, I have my craft cabinet right over here, and I'm going to reach over here and grab it. This is, let's see, I got 2 of them. These are old paints, y'all. I never throw these things out. This is a turquoise from Bella Acrylic Paints. And then this is, does it even have a color on it? It doesn't. It just says, oh, aqua. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of aqua here. A little bit of this turquoise. I'm just going to mix it until I get a color I actually kind of like, because I really just want this to pop a little bit more than this pale pool blue. So see, I just put, look, and these little plastic things, you can get them from the Dollar Tree too. So that's fun, okay? So we're gonna put, now look at this pretty color. Ooh, I like this so much better. It's a little brighter. Might need it to be just a little bit lighter, so I'm gonna put some more of this paint in there and lighten it up just so I get that teal color that I want. So here we go, look at this. All right, so normally this is like the parts I'm editing out. So I'm gonna go back now and just run this through the truck. It's not even fully mixed, but I feel like this will help give the truck a little bit more dimension, if that makes sense. Like you can see the white kind of running through it. I just painted my watch. Like that, okay? All right, so I'm gonna let this dry. Hopefully it will before I get done here. And I'm gonna see how the white kind of goes through it, and it kind of gives it that rustic look on its own, because I'm not a painter. Like, I'd have to go to a paint class to learn how to paint. So I just brushed it in there and just kind of let it streak through the blended colors of blue to kind of give it that rustic look. And now I'm just kind of brushing it to wipe off any excess of paint, so it just dries a little faster. So look, that's what I got going on. Super cute. Okay, so we're gonna move on. I'm gonna let that dry right over here. And this might end up getting a little bit messy, but that's okay. If it's not messy, it's not crafty. I had a couple of people, I'll just mention it now. I had a couple of people today ask me about my shirt. And my shirt is these 3 fabric hearts. It's a raggy patch applique. I made this shirt. It's actually listed in my shop for Crafty Life Mom, which is shop.craftylifemom.com. I just listed it in there. I'm only going to be taking orders for a limited amount of them because my time is limited. So I have a certain number in mind that I know I can get done and out around the first week of February. So if you are interested in that shirt, go buy it. I put a limited amount of inventory in there already, but it's a little bit higher than I would like just because I know people are different sizes. So if you're interested in my shirt, which is for Valentine's, it's a pink and white stripe. It has the conversation heart, big heart in the middle, and this one, go look in my shop, shop.craftylifemom.com, and it's in there, and you can get that for Valentine's or Valentine week or whatever. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the screen. This screen has a knob on it. Can you grab me a screwdriver? It's my husband. He's my handy helper. Okay, I think I can get it off actually without a screwdriver. It's got this bolted knob on the front. Oh yeah, look, I just got it off. I don't really need it now. I got it off. So look, I just got the knob off. You don't even need a screwdriver to remove it. I got it. I don't think he heard me. And I thought about painting this splatter screen, this mesh. And then I also thought about like cutting it out because I've seen some really pretty wreaths that are like a ring with a lot of florals in it. But since we're kind of adding the truck, we kind of need that base to kind of be there. So I think this would be really pretty in a rose gold color, like a rose gold spray paint color. He got it for me. Look, it's right there. But I don't need it. I got it off by myself. Okay, so anyways, if you have time to spray paint this, a pretty rose gold would be like beautiful for spring. But I'm not because we're live and spray paint in here is not a cool thing. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on my hot glue gun. I got this for Christmas, guys. This is the Ryobi, and it is dirty. That means my husband has been using it. He has his dirty hands on here. It is a Ryobi cordless glue gun. It has the same kind of battery pack that like a regular drill would have, and I love this thing. It stays powered up. I don't have to go plug it in. I don't have to put it back to a base for 7 seconds or like some of the other ones that are out there. This thing is awesome. So I'll have to link that, okay? All right, so we're gonna get to decorating with the flowers while the truck is still drying. And like I said, I got these from the Dollar Tree, and I have these bolt wire cutters. I used to make jewelry a long time ago, and I used to cut sheets of metal down into little squares and circles and shapes, believe it or not. And I purchased these bolt cutters that I have from Lowe's. So you can actually get them, and they're super great for working with florals, for cutting them. Because if you've ever tried to cut any floral stems with scissors, it kind of hurts your hand a little bit. So that's a tip for you. Get bolt cutters. It's a lot easier. Okay, so right now I'm just tearing off these tags from the Dollar Tree. I left them off because I wanted you guys to know that that's where I got them from. But once you have those off, you're good to go. So here's the bolt cutters I'm talking about. They're pretty good size. and easy to squeeze. So I love these. So what I like to do is with these bundles, I don't like to put like a bundle together with a bundle together with a bundle together, because to me, even though this looks pretty, I just feel like it's not blended or mixed enough. Like I like it to be like a bouquet, like bouquet-ish, I guess, if you will. So for me, I feel like if all the stems are loose and then bundled together, it's more mixed. So you can do it however you want to. That's just how I like to do it. Because I feel like if I was in a floral shop, like being a florist, that's how they would probably do it. I don't know, I'm not a florist. So just do it how you want. But I like to cut all of the stems loose. And I'll keep the leaves on there. And as I work with it, I will pull the leaves off. I have a really huge vase in my house that my good friend gave to me when she got married, and every season in my home I buy floral stems, silk floral stems from the Dollar Tree, from Hobby Lobby, from anywhere, Joann's, and I find some really beautiful ones and I change them out with every season. So about 4 times a year, like spring, summer, winter, fall, and Christmas. So I do like 5 times. And I do the same thing. I cut all the stems and then I mix all of them together to make like a great big bouquet. So if you just tuned in, instead of just putting all the bunches together, I cut all the stems loose and then I rebuild the bouquet. So that's what I'm doing now. So I have all my colors and my different floral stems together, and that's kind of like what I had here with the lavender, just so you know. Okay. So I don't think I'm going to paint the splatter screen just to save time. Let me see where I'm at with my truck drying. Okay, it's getting there. So before I get to the floral part, I'm just going to go ahead. I have a little bit of black paint, and I need to shake it up because it's not been used in a while. I'm just closing these down. Okay, so my black paint. Oh, you guys have comments. I haven't heard you talk in how many years? Okay, hi. Oh, hello, friend. Hey, Alexis. I see that comment. The comments are so far away, so it's hard for me to read, guys. But I will definitely go back and read them. Look, I just got paint on me. So I was smart. I brought a thing here. Okay, so it's good to talk to you too, Alexis, I think, maybe. Okay, so I know I can't hear you, but thanks for the comment. All right, so I put a little bit of black in my dish, and I just got it on my finger. This is the best part of crafting, guys, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm picking up that truck. It's pretty dry. There's some wet spots on it, so that's where you see the shine. And I'm just gonna run my finger in a circle. So this kind of represents the tire walls, okay? Nothing fancy, just like that. See? I don't know how to paint. So if you think that I know that you're probably saying, oh, she makes it look so easy, because I've heard that. It's not, guys. I just follow the shape of the thing and that's it. Like, it's not gonna be perfect, and I kind of don't want it to be. I just don't. So I've done that. See how I've added the tires? Now I'm gonna put a little bit here at the front of the hood where it would be, and I'm just kind of wiping the paint now off my finger to like accent this truck and kind of basically wipe away the excess paint as I do this to just kind of speed dry this thing along. Like, I'm ready to use it and glue it on, so I need it to get dry. So the only way to do that, or to get it ready, is to dry it off or wipe the excess off so it will dry faster. So that's what I'm doing. See how that's working? Just wiping away the excess. And this is turning out pretty good. So, and when I was gonna go live today, when I was like, okay, I'm gonna go live, I didn't even think I was gonna use this truck. So I just pulled this out of my stash. Okay, so look at it now with a little bit of accents on it. Super cute, right? A lot better. Super cute. I think it needs like a little pink door sign, something on the door, like to say, I don't know, like something springish. I know Valentine's Day is coming, but if I put something like love truck, or I don't even know, if I put the word love on it, or then it becomes a Valentine's Day specific decor piece, and I don't want it to be. I want this to be something transitional, like warming up into spring, like not really winter, not really a specific holiday like Easter. It's something that will carry me through even into the summer if I don't want to change where I have this thing posted. So I have to think of something that I could draw on there or write on there or go back and do. But that's the truck. So it's going to finish drying. I'm going to get back to my decorating, and I think my glue gun is ready now. So we're going to get to decorating this screen finally. Okay, so I'm laying it down, and the easiest thing I can think of that I want to start with is if I put the truck on here, I want it to kind of be, I was thinking in the center, I don't know. You guys can kind of tell me what you think. I can't see if you're saying anything. But I think I'm going to put it kind of left center. So a little bit off to the left, and I'm going to have my bundles of flowers kind of coming up out of the right this way. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't really know. I didn't have a plan when I decided to go live. So that's what we're going to go with. I'm going to grab something though really quick. So let me step over here and grab it. Where is it? I don't know where it went. I was grabbing, isn't that funny? So I know where my craft mainly stuff is, and now when I went to go grab it, I don't see the bin that had that in it. Okay, so it was felt, I think. Oh, here it is. Yes, let me grab it really quick. I have, okay, so in my craft stash, I have a whole like cabinet over here full of fabric, and then in my other thing over here, I have a I don't know, I have a lot in there, but I have some felt in there, and this is some leftover felt that I bought. I'm going to cut just a little piece of it, and I'm going to explain to you why. Just a thin little piece, no taller than the truck, and I have two ideas for this, or two reasons for this. Number one, it's going to make the truck stick onto the splatter screen just like a little bit more stable, and then it's also going to create like a pocket for the flowers. So I just had that idea, it just came to my head, so I'm going to like kind of put that in there, and I don't think I need it this big. I'm just going to trim this down. You can use any color felt because it's going to be behind the truck or whatever. And if you want to make one of these, I know the Dollar Tree right now has wooden hearts out, so if you don't have the truck, you could totally get a wooden heart and have flowers coming out of the bottom of your heart. Like, that would be really cute, and you could put a decal on it, you know, that would be cute. Make it like a floral basket. Okay, so it's still too fat. I gotta cut it down some more. I added these lights in this room, and it's hot. Okay, here we go. So look, it's just a little piece now. It's not that much bigger to the truck, but this is the part where the truck doesn't kind of have its own thing to glue to. So I'm just putting it here to have it as a base, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on the back of my truck, kind of like a pocket, just the bottom edge, so then I can tuck flowers in there and use it as a support for the flowers, okay? Okay, so of course I didn't turn my gun on, and it's not, I turned it off when I turned it on, so now it's not heating up fast enough. Okay, so I may have to get more glue as well. because I did not pull out enough sticks. You know what? I don't know why. Okay, it's still warming up. I didn't turn it on, so we have to wait for that. Okay, so let me go back and get my flowers picked out while I start doing that. So I'm gonna do one of each, and I know that I want this to kind of come up and out of my truck. So I'm gonna plan out kind of the flowers that are coming up out of my truck, if that makes any sense. And I might have to cut some of these down so that I have some kind of low and some kind of high. Like this, with some floral, some lavender. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'll show you kind of the design, oops, that I'm thinking. See this? Okay. And then probably some kind of ribbons and bows at the top with a hanger, like some way to either hang it, or you can get crafty and put a command strip on the back. So let's see if this is ready. If it's not, it just like was awesome earlier today, so I don't know why. I must have killed the battery, I don't know. And I just raved about it. I might have to get my other gun plugged in because this one is not ready. All right, so I have another one always. I have 2 or 3 always nearby. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out this one because we'll see which one gets hotter faster. I was just talking about how awesome that one was, and then, yeah, it wasn't ready. So there's that. Okay, so now I've got more than one option for gluing. So we'll be good to go. And since I am waiting for that, I'm going to grab some more glue sticks. From my cabinet. So I have another tip for you. There are, at the Dollar Tree, so if you have a big glue gun, or if you have a little one like this, okay, you can get glue sticks now at the Dollar Tree. They don't sell glue guns, but they sell the large, which are this size, the short ones, and they sell the skinny ones for your glue gun. So if you're not aware of that, don't pay more than $1 to get glue sticks, because why would you? I don't know. Why would you? Unless you're already at Hobby Lobby or somewhere, then don't. So while I'm waiting for that to heat up, I'm gonna go ahead and get my ribbons ready. So I have my Dollar Tree ribbon, and this is what I'm gonna do. I found this technique online from another crafter. Basically you cut, I'm gonna cut 10 to 12 inches of ribbon, and I'm not really gonna measure this. I'm just going to cut it. And so I'm gonna cut several different strips of ribbon, and I'm going to layer them, different angles, and I'm going to prep them with the pointy edge. This is my favorite way to have ribbon, where it's like this, where you cut it like that. And I'm going to make, I don't know what you would call this, like a raggy bow is what I call it. It's really not a bow. It's just a bunch of ribbons layered. And I love the way it looks. I even love to put it with Deco Mesh. So I have some of this Deco Mesh. I'm just gonna cut a wad of this off, like 10, 12 inches. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna fold this in and cut the corner. So when this bunches together, it will be kind of like this whimsy little piece, part of the bow, okay? And that's gonna be on the bottom of my ribbon. So I'm just kind of building my base right here with that. I have some polka dot ribbon, which is super cute. And here kind of matches my truck. I did not plan that. I just feel like pink and teals are my favorite color. If you hang out with me, you probably already know that. So I always have pink and teal things of every kind of craft type of product lying around. I have this bow from another wreath that I took apart earlier today, or earlier yesterday, I should say. And it's a pink polka dot, but it's already kind of glued together, and I don't think I'm gonna use that. So I'm gonna stick to like my burlap choices here. I even have like purple and pink mesh. That would look really cute. I'm not sure I wanna bring that in. I'm gonna stick to the more neutral tones, but I'm just cutting a bunch of different ribbons like this, and I'm cornering them to points, or those like inverted V's or darts, whatever you want to call it. See? Like that. All right. So, let's see. I'm going to do a different layer here. I'm going to do that with the teal. And so, just so you can see like what I'm doing, I'm just putting all my ribbons together. I have one other little whimsy piece here. I'm just cutting, and I'm not gonna really layer that or cut that. I'm just gonna put it on top. So then the next thing that you can do is to make the bow, you're going to use pipe cleaners, which help you tie the whole thing together. And I just laid them out, and now I don't know where they are. I made a mess. Okay. Let's see, where are they? It's okay, I can grab more. Let's see if the glue guns are ready. I think they are. That one's still not. Okay, so when you have all your ribbons, what you're gonna do is I just like to bundle and pinch the whole thing together of all my ribbons like this. See? And then that's it. Basically just, and these are mainly for the most part wired ribbons. Some of them aren't wired, but I was thinking like some black and white might be really cute running through there, or like a black and white stripe. I don't really have any, but that would be cute to run through something like this. And then I just am using a pipe cleaner, and I'm gonna put it through, around it, twist it to the back, just to kind of make a little secure thing there, and then just kind of like pull or push the bow thing forward, and the loose ribbons kind of hang like that. And I'm not gonna completely cut these tails off, I'm just gonna cut a majority of the tails off. So now I have a way to secure this through the mesh. So let's get to gluing the flowers and the truck. So I'm gonna go back, glue my little pocket on. This glue gun is ready. I'm gonna glue it on the back of my truck here, just to kind of make it hold some flowers, and my truck is all dry. And now I'm gonna put this truck on the screen, which I'm just gonna line up kind of where this is, okay? And I'm gonna just put it on the actual splatter screen rim. And I just got another idea while I was looking down. This happens to me all the time. Okay, so look, there's my truck. It's on there. Yay, okay. Now I'm gonna kind of like stick and glue different flowers into this mesh screen. And I really don't have a specific plan. I just know that I want a bundle of these coming up and out of the back of my truck. So I'm gonna put like a little bit of glue on the stem before I shove it down in the back, and then a little bit on where it's going to lay on the splatter screen. And I'm just going to mix colors and start doing different layered, see, just gluing it on there, different layered colors, okay? A little bit of lavender. These are roses, lavender, I'm not even sure what this one is called, but I know these need to come out the back bottom. Look how cute this is gonna be. Oh, this is gonna be cute. I'm excited for this thing. Okay, it's gonna be like going to town. Look right here. See, so far, this is what we've got going on. Okay, and you saw that. Okay, so then I'm gonna make sure this is really secure on here. Okay, and the other reason to have a piece of felt, I just realized, because this is the first time I made the screen, is to have some for the back so that it doesn't come through, like the glue doesn't come through. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip this over and just add this to the back. And it doesn't matter to me if it shows down at the bottom, because I have an idea to cover that, and I'm gonna share that with you in just a second. Okay, so I have this little piece of felt that I'm just adding to the back to kind of help secure here my flowers as I'm sticking them in. And I'm just gonna add a few more of these and finish this up, because I know y'all are like ready to see what it's gonna look like. Okay, so I'm gonna add probably like 3 or 4 more. I don't even know. Okay, probably another pink one needs to be in there. Let's see if I can get that going in there. Yep, there we go. Get my glue strings out of my way. Okay, this is a really pretty, I can't even talk, pretty piece in here. And I need to add some more of this purple. I'm gonna push this up and cut it down so it's a different size. And let's see, and just to get these in here, I'm gluing the stem, just the little like stem of it, and then just kind of shoving it down into the bundle, into the bunches, okay? And so look right here, look how cute this is so far. Okay, and you're gonna have to like pull your strings off, which is fine. Super cute, I'm loving it. Okay, this is the best kind of crafting when you don't have a plan and it comes out better than you thought it would, honestly. So, I love it. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back here and then glue this piece of felt to the truck just to kind of like hold my truck in place, and then just kind of cut the excess felt off just so you don't see it. Okay, so look at that right there. Okay, so what do we think of the flowers in the truck? Looks kind of springy. I could probably stand to add maybe another one in there, but I want to show you what I'm going to do to the bottom. So Dollar Tree also has this stuff here called floral moss, and it's like very messy. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a bunch of it glue right down here, and I'm just gonna stick that floral moss on there, kind of like this truck drove up and parked in the grass, or like parked in the meadow. So I'm gonna just do that and have a bunch of floral moss right there on the bottom, and it's just gonna be this like grassy area for the truck. So, and this stuff is really messy. I don't like really using a lot of it, or like a lot, I don't even like using it, but what I like it for is for stuff like this, like covering up things that, you know, you kind of didn't expect to show, and you kind of need to hide the fact that, you know, you got, it didn't line up correctly, or that you can see like the felt on the bottom, that sort of thing, right there. Okay, and I'm just gonna add a few more little flowers into my bundle and then add my bow. And let's see what y'all think with that, okay? Let's see if we can get that to kind of bend down. I'm just kind of lifting this up. I'm gonna cut another little flower off here and stick that down in there like that. look right there? This is so cute. I'm bending this one little lavender piece like down over the truck like that, and then I'm just bending the like parts of the flowers like kind of forward, leaning off of the screen towards like viewing it. Okay, so look right there. There's the moss on it on the bottom. Got to get rid of my glue gun strings. Look how cute. Okay, and now here's my bow. Remember my bow? I can add it right here on this side. What do you guys think of that? Do you like that? I think I like, let me see. I think that's super cute. Now this would look, okay, so before I tell you that, these little pipe cleaner screens, I'm just gonna poke through, if it will let me here. Yeah, it will, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna poke through this screen, and now I can just secure my bow to my screen with that little pipe cleaner piece that I put on there, like that, and just twist it down to the back so you can't see it. And you can even put like a little flower, maybe a little petal, I don't know, something to put on the bow to even secure it more. But how cute would this be with some of those painted wood beads for the door hanger part, like for the hanger part of it, if you want to do it that way. Or you can put a command strip on this and hang that, put like another loop on it and hang it on the wall. But here it is, guys. Here's my splatter screen wreath. Look how cute this turned out. I really love it. Are you guys gonna make one? I hope you make one. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you're gonna make one. I would love to see it. And if you do make it, put a picture down in the comments, because I would love to see what you guys come up with. Now, here's the thing. I said I was gonna go, if you just tuned in or you weren't here in the beginning, 2 things. I said I was gonna try to go live every Wednesday night. So if you wanna see a specific craft, or if you have a specific craft question for a specific kind of project that you wanna see, send me a message, put a comment down below, tell me what you wanna see, and I will create it for you guys. And I will take a picture of the materials ahead of time, like in the morning or maybe even the day before, so that you guys can craft along with me, if that's something you're interested in. And the other thing, if you didn't know, my shirt, okay? I made my shirt. It's for Valentine's. It kind of goes with this that's going on. And this is listed in my shop. I'm only making a few of them. I only have time to make a certain limited amount. So check out shop.craftylifemom.com if you want to get one of these. And you can check out there. Check it out and see the different shirts that I have. But this one isn't going to be in limited quantities. I'm going to have a second version that has like the red and black buffalo check and stripes, but that's probably going to be even more limited. So check it out, shop.craftylifemom.com. If you want the shirt, leave a comment down below if you want to see a specific craft, or if you make this craft and you want to share it with me. I would love to have a better, more engaged group here on Facebook. You can also follow me on Instagram, and I have craftylifemom.com where I have lots of tutorials and things like that. So find me, let's create something. I hope this motivated you guys to do a little bit of crafting of your own, and I will see you guys next week, all right? Bye.